What is going on, guys? Sonic and the Bean Show here, and today in this video we're back with another top 5. I feel like it's been a minute since we did like a top 5 video here on the channel, but I feel like these past 4 months we've been getting a lot of great Sonic figures that I want to give you guys like my top 5 favorite Sonic figures we've gotten in 2022 so far. Now I'm sure by the end of this year this list will probably end up changing. We might even do a top 10. I feel like we have enough figures to even do a top 10 by that time, but I think what I'm gonna do by the end of this year is I'll probably do like a top 10 of the 4-inch figures, then the 2.5-inch figures, and then a top 10 like as a whole, like every single like Sonic figure we've gotten in 2022, and then like that'll be like the end results right there. But with all that being said, let's get into the list. So this is my top 5 favorite Sonic figures of 2022 so far. Starting out with number 5, we have is Party Sonic. This is one of those figures that I just look at and I'm just like, we really have this as an action figure. This is just a very unexpected figure, but also really cool figure to look at and very just shocking to just have. Like this, it's a really good figure. I know the legs, like it's limited to move because the attire he has on, but if you could have moved the legs, I think like if the attire he had on was like cloth, yeah, this figure would have been way higher on the list. But it's still a very good figure to just like mess around with, like pose. It's just a really good figure. It is very random. It's something you just wouldn't expect, really, and if all of the accessories on him were like removable, like if you can like move the chain he got on, the tie on his head, or even the sunglasses, like take it off and then put it back on, yeah, this would have made it in my top 3, like without a doubt, because that would have been amazing right there. Coming in at number 4, we have is the movie Knuckles figure. This is probably my favorite Knuckles figure ever made. I don't think any other Knuckles figure is going to top this unless they make like a collector's edition movie Knuckles figure. I don't know, or maybe if they re-release the game line Knuckles figure with his arms straight, maybe. But this Knuckles figure is incredible. I was so stoked when I first had this figure. It's just a really good figure. Like they did a good job with capturing this Knuckles figure. The likeness is just there. Like I can't stop looking at this Knuckles figure, man. Every time I look at it, I'm like, why do I want to buy this figure? Because it's so good. It's such a great movie Knuckles figure, and I love the guy in the movie too, so that could be another reason why he's this high up on the list. But gotta give it to this movie Knuckles figure. They did an amazing job with this figure. Coming in at the number 3 spot, we got is Rouge The Bat. This figure, I had to put this figure high on the list. I had to put this high on the list because this figure is so well detailed, man. The likeness is so there with this Rouge figure. Not only just because she has the highest articulation, I believe, in the 4-inch line, but also because this is a legit clean action figure and still unreal to have. Like I thought the Mecha Sonic was unreal. It's still unreal that to me, that for an action figure, really. But Rouge was really out of nowhere for me, like because you guys know Rouge, I think she did have an action figure, but like an action figure like this though, I don't know if any other figure will top this. This is crazy. This figure is definitely gonna go down in history. It's a great figure to have. It's a great figure to have. Highly recommend at least you gotta at least try to get this figure. She's already becoming super rare. I don't even want to know what the price is going to be aftermarket. I really don't. I don't even want to know the price people are selling this for. But yeah, if you can try to get your hands on this, protect this figure at all costs. Coming in at number 2, we have is the movie Dr. Eggman figure. I don't think I need to say too much about this figure because you guys seen me review this figure and you seen or I should say you heard my reaction reviewing this guy. I was very, very impressed with this man. The double jointed elbows and the double jointed knees like caught me off guard. That was insane, and I think this is like a good example of like where it's like, yeah, I would definitely love to see more like human Sonic figures. Like if they were gonna make another one, I really think Agent Stone should be the next one. But this figure, let's talk about this figure because this figure is so amazing. Not only is the likeness there, but I think they did like a really good job with like everything, even the accessories this guy comes with. But this figure, just let alone, is so good. I love messing with this figure. I love showing it in my thumbnails. I love having it in my videos for figure on photography. It's just a really good figure. I love this figure so much. Like, I just love the Dr. Eggman movie figure a lot, and that's why it's number 2. It's got to be in the number 2 spot. Now, before we get into number 1, guys, here are my honorable mentions, and that is the 4-inch movie Sonic figure and the 2.5-inch classic Supersonic figure. The movie Sonic figure is really good. It's a good figure. It's just that, well, that's there you go. That's a good example. The guy cannot stand, and his articulation is very stiff. His leg, like his knee joints are very, very like thin. I don't know. It's just that I think my other variant Sonic figures, like the Party Sonic and the Baseball Sonic, their articulation was just more smooth, and like I think the eye sculpt was like a bit better too. Now the classic Supersonic figure, it was very, very tough for this and the Party Sonic. They were just, it was too tough to pick. It was too hard to choose between these two. I don't know. Maybe if the classic Supersonic figure was in the 4-inch scale, I probably would have put it to the top 4 or 5, maybe. But the Party Sonic was my final choice. I don't know. I think the classic Supersonic figure might be in you guys' top 5 or even top 3s. I don't know. But, and finally, number 1. That is the Omega figure. I'm sure this was no surprise here. The Omega figure, probably my favorite Sonic figure ever. This figure right here, I don't know what they did to make this figure. I don't know if they used the Powerpuff Girls ingredients to make this figure. Anyone behind making this figure, you did a good job. You did a good job. This figure is insane. This is such a cool figure. This figure, I don't even know what to say. I don't need to say anything. It's just such a good figure. It looks good. It feels good in the hand. The articulation is insane with this guy. I've never had any problems with this guy. I think my only gripe is that you can't move, you know, like his head part right here. I think that would be cool if you could turn it. I still feel like this figure is probably still going to be number 1 if I do like a top 10 by the end of this year. I feel like it. If not, it's definitely going to be in the top 3. I don't know. Like I can do so much with this figure without having a problem with this guy. You know what I mean? And like, I really want to know how the Egg Robo is going to do, because I love the Metal Sonic. I've always loved the robot figures they've always been doing, really. So I'm really excited for the Egg Robo that's going to be coming out pretty soon, possibly next month, I want to say. Either way, they've been doing so good with the Eggman robots. I'm really concerned how the Egg Robo is going to be, because could Egg Robo take the title? Could he take the title? I don't know, but so far this one, this is the one. This is the one. But anyway, guys, that has been my top 5 favorite Sonic figures of 2022 so far. So let me know you guys' top 5 as well in the comments down below. I would love to hear them. But I thank you guys so much for watching, and I will definitely catch you guys in the next video. Take care, my friends.